Ladies and gentlemen, slimes and dimes, my hip-hop crimies and crimettes, and my renegades, welcome back to the couch. If you know, you know. If you don't, hit the button below. Your man BITO'S is back with another reaction, and I'm going down a few rabbit holes, and this rabbit hole right here is the Dax rabbit hole. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I just did Dax's Houdini rendition of whatever that was. I don't know if it was a freestyle or just a rap in his music video, but we're hopping right into Eminem and Jay-Z's Renegade beat that Dax is rapping over here. I don't know what to think about Dax. I don't know where I land with Dax. I think it's funny. The last two rabbit holes I've done, I am very on the fence about how I feel about them as like just overall. I think I'm more not on the fence with Tom, but I'm very on the fence with Dax right now because he's here, then he comes here, then he goes all the way over there, then he does cringy things like chew watermelon and calls himself Blackie, which once again I don't like it. It's cringy. Certain shit just don't be for everybody. That's one of the things that really ain't for me. But we gonna hop right into Dax with this one here and see what's going on. Once again, I like the beats, so if he can kill this, he can be in there. And I liked Houdini's rendition though. I did. He's quitting rap. So between this song and the last one, which I think he did this one first, why is he quitting rap? Or like, what's his reason to quit rap? Like, what is the whole quitting rap theme? Explain that to me in the comments.
Yeah, game of life, I'm a king in every domain. Pawn me off to the matrix, I bet you I still reign. Storming through.
He almost sounded like E40 a little bit right there. I'm gonna play that back. Hold up. See, I like when he's rapping like this though. I like this. He kind of comes hard.
Yeah, game of life, I'm a king in every domain. Pawn me off to the matrix, I bet you I still reign. Storming through every beat, how I thunder and bring the pain. You would think a tornado hit, how I mix it up when I sang. Radiation from these Hollywood stars is causing a cancer. Keeping up with the Joneses and chains of paying your massa. Rap is a plantation, make you slave and demand you. Help them pick up the crop that they use to cook propaganda. Microdose through the media, poison mislead the youth. Make them believe this thought they reality's been the truth. Watered down education, take the God out of school. Have you worshiping idols to push political views? I'm a renegade. For what I say, not what I wear. The car I drive and the money you think I...
See, this is the guy. I think I really do fuck with him, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know I just said I'm on the fence, but, like, the subjects that he's rapping about and the angle that, like, I really do like it, dog. I really am a fan of that. And him and Tom are on the same boat, but, oh, shit.
Despair. I'm called to duty, I'm modern with all my warfare. But I don't get paid by the devil, so when my million's there, there's no gravity, weakness, or any atrophy. I invest in myself, my stocks rise, and it actually bonds people together. I mutually fund humanity. Bank on Dax, it's tax-free to gas me. This new election got me pondering things inside my mind. I'm taking President Trump in the game while biding my time. They all want World War III, and I see all the signs, so I'm mass shooting these bars. My columns bind, take your brain and free it, transport it to another place. Has your speech free if you can't speak, if they disagree. I see OnlyFans models grossing hundreds of K's, but you get canceled for agreeing with Tristan and Andrew Tate. Atomic, a bomb like Oppenheimer. Mistake in the game is a harsh reminder. The beef I cook is the rarest kind. They label me major, but always minor in the flow tactics and promotional styles I used to engage the masses. Running the game, but when I spaz, they blame it on lactic acid. Cause they know I'm automatic. I don't miss, they move the basket. They say I'm out of my mind, but I'm the one who's conscious rapping. Living way below my means, avoiding baby mama advances. Thinking,
ooh, I'm gonna play his whole shit back, dog. Wow. Wow.
Columns bind, take your brain and free it.
Yeah, that's the line where the columns bind.
Pondering things inside my mind. I'm taking President Trump in the game while biding my time. They all want World War III, and I see all the signs, so I'm mass shooting these bars. My columns bind, take your brain and free it, transport it to another place. Has your speech free if you can't speak, if they disagree. I see OnlyFans models grossing hundreds of K's, but you get canceled for agreeing with Tristan and Andrew Tate. Atomic, a bomb like Oppenheimer. Mistake in the game is a harsh reminder. The beef I cook is the rarest kind. They label me major, but always minor in the flow tactics and promotional styles I used to engage the masses. Running the game, but when I spaz, they blame it on lactic acid. Cause they know I'm automatic. I don't miss, they move the basket. They say I'm out of my mind, but I'm the one who's conscious rapping. Living way below my means, avoiding baby mama advances. Thinking for myself and not getting tricked into political stances. Dumb antics, trigger words, gaslighting, or semantics. If America's printing money, then why the hell am I paying taxes? Global warming's real, detrimental, and problematic. But I'm not buying an electric car, cause all they'll do is control and crash it. Like the stock market, first destroy the nuclear family. The women are easier targets. Call it toxic masculinity until they needed to fight the wars they started. Incentivize single motherhood, then promoted through the music department and called Dax trash and thought-provoking music, literal garbage. No wonder the youth are so lethargic, soft, easily influenced, lack stability, self-awareness, and guzzling Ritalin. ADHD is overdiagnosed. Kids don't lack focus, they've had an iPad since 2, and that algorithm's potent, but I'm off that, switching gears. V12 with the bar stick, then I move shift, then I'm in it clear. And that bay like the Buccaneers, tempo with the flow, I'll put it in cruise, cause my control's approaching speeds of top 5 and potentially the GOAT. But no, for real, I just turned 30 years old. I've been beat down, stepped on, cheated on, and broke. I was invisible as Daniel, then became Dax and awoke into a lifestyle where I wish I had an invisibility cloak. Ain't that funny? Women like you more when you have money. I go stupid but ain't no dummy, and I know if the cash flow stops, some of you wouldn't love me, and that's why I value respect. Cause you can love me and hurt me, but if you respect and fear losing me, you'll always second guess. Come correct, return text in like 30 minutes or less, and make sure when you're around me, you always have good breath. Not manipulate me with sex, then divorce me cause you're not happy, and take half of my wealth and say you need to go find yourself. What the Well, actually I don't cuss cause I'm a Christian. Jesus died on the cross for my sins and I'm forgiven. These verses take you to church and help you with mental illness. That's why I don't call it music, I call this here a religion. That's why I'm quitting rap, the religion's being abused. Rap used to tell a story and now it's off for the views. I look around at the world, turn on the TV and news, and it feels like I'm on the Truman Show. So what do?
Oh, that black and white for the Truman Show is dope.
The heaviest weight I can find, building up my strength, then sharpening my mind with books like the Bible. I could run for miles, but I tore a hole in my sneakers, trying to lead the blind, trying to lift the weight that's pulling down mankind, trying to spark a change in this darkness. Now I feel heartless. I gave you 10 years, you ignored me. That made me this monster who vomits the truth regardless of what the mainstream wants. I pop culture with each and every song. The devil's dancing, I will not follow along or rebuke him with every lyrical concept as a response.
Oh, he's spazzing right now, but like, and I hate that I have to just touch on it a little bit. So it's like, alright, bro, like, this is why I kind of like, how do I word this without getting too deep into it and it's not being offensive, because I'm not trying to be offensive, but like, when it comes to Christian raps, right? Now I heard him say he doesn't cuss, he doesn't do all this, but, and I know he's saying he pops something, but you doing all the mannerisms and the gestures and stuff, bro. But you want to play the holier than thou role at the same time, and this is just where my opinion gets a little jaded with the Christian raps, because I'd be like, like, and I don't really listen to him, so like it's one of those, like, I'm hearing him around. He's a Christian rapper rapping about whatever he's rapping about here. Once again, I'm just kind of trying to keep it together with like this whole part here. But like, if you're rapping in that way and you're doing all of everything else, I don't get that. That's the one thing I don't get about Christian raps, because I guess there's no cussing, but you're saying everything else that refers to violence, cussing, your member, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he did that in the Houdini one where he talked about he's 7 inches long and all that. Where's the line? I think that's my only question, and I hope that didn't offend or come across wrong, but where's the line when it comes to that? And I know this has nothing to do with the song, but I'm just like, all right, you just said you're a Christian rapper, you're doing that, but I'm watching you and I'm seeing you rapping, you doing what you're doing. And the only reason why I stopped there is because now you popping Nas, you know what I'm saying? You popping lines and popping guns, but you're not really popping guns, but like you're still using the innuendos and stuff like that. That's just my only thing about that. But I'm gonna play that back because he is spazzing right now.
Of what the mainstream wants, I pop culture with each and every song.
Yeah, I pop culture with each and every song. Yeah.
Follow along or rebuke him with every lyrical concept as a response. From Matthew to Mark to Luke to Genesis back to John. I say King James. These kids think I'm talking about LeBron. I could leave land and travel to every country abroad and disperse heat. May God have mercy on those trying to hurt me. And if I'm not worthy of bearing this cross, I pray I fall off and get a regular job. Back when nobody called, back when happiness wasn't fleeting, even though I was barely eating and couldn't even afford to be in my feelings. A politic with you heathens, have anxiety, thoughts of depression, or barely breathing. Mama told me this life is a test, most people cheating, looking at others' papers, copying and agreeing, using makeup to cover up scars and adhesions, masking pain with addictions, using it to fight demons, watching porn and allowing these women to be a weakness, of getting naked for money and sucking, guzzling semen. And in the midst of a preaching, I hit my knees in agreement, understood the assignment, expectations and reasons. Hollywood's Babylon and they hail right underneath. It's the reason they feel the need to proceed and reject Jesus, regardless if you believe it. Money, power, and fame corrupts morality standards, mutes and muddies the brain. I've seen it for myself, held and pushed it away, spoke the ugly truth, turned to a renegade.
Yo, this song was nuts though. This song was fucking dope. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even care if it was on this Christian type of time with his raps, but I think this shit was fire though. That shit was definitely dope. That was dope. That was dope, man. That was dope. That was dope. I respect that, man. I'm not gonna say I'm a fan of Dax, but I'm sold on what I've heard from Dax though. I'm convinced that he does have major talent and he's pretty good at what he does. Now, if you want to throw some more Dax in there, feel free. And also, once again, answer that question for me that I did ask in the middle of this video. Without, you know, because once again, I don't ask that to offend nobody. I don't ask that to be like F religion if anybody took it that way. It's once again, I just got questions, you know what I'm saying? As somebody who isn't as much religious as like some would like or whatever the case may be. But I just have my views and my stance, and I feel like some of it be a little contradictory of like the overall picture of it. And then especially when it comes to rapping, I find that very hard to do if you want to be, not if you want to be, but if you're just promoting Christianity and stuff. Like, that's the one that I'm not really, I've always been confused about, especially as when Christian rap has become a genre, has become as big as it has been becoming. I get a little confused with that because I'm just like, what line do you teeter? You know what I'm saying? Like, he once again went to Suck It and he went there, but he's a Christian rapper. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, how do you balance that as somebody who's in Christianity, but still trying to promote what you're promoting? Like, I feel like there's contradictions within the message, and maybe that's not even maybe, it's definitely my opinion, but I feel like there's just a lot of contradictions within trying to be a Christian rapper while also rapping about subjects that kind of like may or may not go against the religion. But I do like the song. He went off on that, man. Like, it goes back to that too. He really did go off. I'm gonna give that about an 8. Lyrics are crazy on that. I didn't know Dax could rap like that, so I definitely got to give him props for that one for sure. But yeah, that's all I really got on that. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you want to throw some more Dax in there, feel free. Also, give me some little background on Dax, man. I don't know what exactly he's on or what type of time he's on, but it seems like he's definitely representing his religion, which is cool. But yeah, that's all I got, man. We'll be back with more. Peace.